This is my 1939 rental house. It is located in the city of Tujunga, just outside of Los Angeles. We are here on a beautiful sunny day in late July, and I am going to take you on a tour of my rental house. We're going to go over all of its quirks and features. Okay, I gotta stop the Doug DeMuro impression. Anyway, welcome to my house. This is an informational video for you, my potential renter. We're going to do a complete walkthrough of my house. It is nearly done, and it is definitely ready to show, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. Let's get right into it. I don't want to take up too much of your time showing my face when you came here to see a house. We'll walk and talk, and I'll tell you the story. Let's get going. I've owned this house since about February 2021. I bought it from a previous owner who was my neighbor. She moved out of state, and I made a deal with her and ended up buying this house. I bought the house with a tenant, and she left in February. She's a wonderful person. And when she told me she was leaving, I got started building this pathway. So we have a paver stone concrete brick pathway that kind of swoops around off to the side here and connects with the driveway and my pathway. And there's a nice little sitting area here if you want to get a park bench or something. You can just sit here and kind of chill out and enjoy the scenery. Everything, all of the landscaping I've done myself, and will be maintaining either by myself or I will be hiring it out. That will all be at my expense, so that will be included in the price of rent. Over here we've got a hose, and off to the side of the house there's really nothing terribly exciting. It's just the crawl space and the south side of the house. At the hose here we have the water shut off, so it's really nice and easy to reach if there's an emergency. And we have these little stepping stones to make it really easy and obvious how to get there. There's your mailbox, and the front porch is a really nice little area, especially in the afternoon, just before the sun gets down too low. You can kind of sit here just like I was on this rocking chair. I'm going to leave the rocking chair. I might throw this one out because it's kind of falling apart, and I'd hate for that to be a danger. This used to be a planter bed that I've filled in to preserve the brickwork here. Nice area for you to, I don't know, you can set your drink here or something. Let's head on in. This house is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom. It is about 750 square feet. This is the great room. And you see here we have a ceiling fan. A nice big ceiling fan to circulate air when you don't want to or don't need to run air conditioning. And don't mind the furniture. This is all gonna go before you would move in. This was just kind of, I had some extra things and I needed a place to put it, and I thought it would look nice. So here we have a beautiful large rolling barn door here mounted up above this hallway here. There's a little door stop down there to make sure it doesn't roll right off the tracks. And brand new windows and new blinds. The blinds have these little tie-ups so that, you know, for safety. And these little wall sconces at night provides just a really beautiful lighting off in the corners of the house. And you can turn them. You can reposition them, point them in different directions. Like say you want to put up a piece of art on the wall there, you could point to it with this wall sconce. It's really nice. This room features a beautiful cove ceiling. And it's one of the things that I really love about these old Tujunga homes is that they really draw from a lot of different inspiration from, you know, the Craftsman movement most prominently, but also you get hints of Spanish styling in here, and it's just a beautiful place. The floor here is all original. You can see it has some normal wear and tear. And the good thing about a little bit of wear and tear is that none of this floor is like sacred, which means, you know, if you, you know, make a mistake and scuff the floor or anything, it's not going to be a big travesty. However, that said, it is still beautiful. So there's certainly enough to appreciate. There's a lot of character and a lot of history behind this house, and it really comes out in the floor, even in its imperfections. Let's go take a look at the kitchen. Here in the kitchen, we have completely renovated. Everything is brand new. From the appliances, the countertops, to the light fixtures. The cabinets are hand finished and hand stained with brushed nickel hardware. The appliances are mostly brand new. So that refrigerator, brand new. I just took the plastic off of it today. The microwave, brand new. I just took the plastic off of it today. The stove is not brand new, but I have cooked on it. I have fully tested it. The dishwasher was mine for about 5 years, and before moving it in here. And the stack washer and dryer were also mine for about 5 years before moving them in here. So I know they're reliable. I've used them for a long time. The sink is brand new. The faucet has the weighted pull-out, so you can get the corners or whatever, and it has this little button that you can change your modes. And let me open up the drain here. And the garbage disposal is operated with an air switch. So this is connected to nothing. However, when I press the button, it starts the garbage disposal. This is a really nice feature. This doesn't require a battery because the kinetic energy of you pressing the button is what actually turns this on. So this is a really nice way to use the garbage disposal without any risk of electric shock if you have wet hands. You may notice in here, this window isn't the same as these other windows. Now, over here, we have this gorgeous bay window with just this beautiful view of the front yard and the trees and the street. And in the afternoon, it is just absolutely stunning. Over here, as of recording this video, I am still waiting on this window here. It is a few days out. It will be in very, very soon. Once it's in, you are definitely going to see some photos of it on the various listings. Up above, we have a hanging pendant light with a tungsten filament LED tungsten filament style bulb. Up above, we have schoolhouse lights with oil rub bronze bases, and just provides a beautiful atmosphere, especially at night. Once it's dark, it lights up the room really nicely. We have also a brand new linoleum floor. Linoleum is an original material that was used back in the day, so it is true to the style of the house. It is also a sustainable material because it's made based off of linseed oil. This floor is very durable. It is water resistant, thankfully, and I think you're going to get a lot of good use out of this floor, and it's still just going to look beautiful. It hides dirt really well. It ties together all of the other colors in the house. Over here we have the original doorbell. So I really wanted to preserve various pieces of nostalgia throughout the house. Anything that just looked really cool. And let's move on into the little laundry closet. This is a light fixture from, I believe, the 70s. I decided to keep that because I thought it was quite charming. This is the attic access here. I just decided to finish it in a nice wood finish. No particular reason. I just thought it looked good. Down here we have a built-in shoe rack and storage area. You see I have a hat hanging there. You can hang your coats, hats, keys, and whatnot over here. This is just a light switch. This used to be an original circuit breaker for the original house. Now, instead of patching it, we decided to use it as a junction box, an electrical junction box, which is why in here you'll just find electrical wires. But since this is a very nice piece of nostalgia, I decided to keep it. You even have, like, you know, the original numbers for all the various electricians that have used this panel since then. So obviously you don't want to go mucking around in here, but it does look really, really neat. Over here, the side door is just a side access to the driveway. We'll go out here in just a minute, but let's continue on through the house. And you may notice these tiles here. This is actually going to be a backsplash that is going up in the next few days. As of recording this video, this project is supposed to begin tomorrow. So once this is up, you'll be seeing the full completed view of this kitchen as soon as the pictures are available. Over here in the hallway, we have a built-in mirror. I believe this to be original to the house. Off to the right here, we have one of the bedrooms with a built-in linen closets. I use these. I have one just like this in my house, and I use it to store like my bed sheets and towels and stuff. The panel for central air conditioning. And this is one of the bedrooms. These windows, I did not install these. However, they are still modern windows. They're still double pane. So if you'll notice, they have the little cross hatchings and all of the other ones don't. That's why. They are still good windows. I think mine are better, but these are still good windows. They're still energy efficient. This has a ceiling fan as well. Thank you to my mom for providing that to me. In here, this is a decent sized bedroom. I believe the bedrooms are about the same size. We have a closet here. This closet is a little smaller. So let's take a look at it, and we can talk about the light switches while we're at it. So this switch is for the closet, and this controls the fan. So the fan and light for the fan are actually hardwired. You have to use this remote to turn them on and off. However, you can always pick up the remote, go lay down in bed, and turn the light off. Put that right back here. Now let's take a look inside this closet. This closet is, well, it's a little smaller, but you have a lot of storage up in this corner here. And, you know, really basic, of course this jacket's gonna go too. Really basic closet here. The floor, again, this is where I said the floor is not sacred. And in this closet, it definitely is not. I don't know what the story is here, but I'm sure it's an interesting story. Moving on to the other side of the hallway, off to the right here, we have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful new bathroom. This bathroom is all new, except for the bathtub. The bathtub is original to the house. It is actually a custom size for this house, and I just thought it was absolutely beautiful, really charming. It has these nice little details along the sides here. And I matched it with a vanity countertop. You may notice here there's also a rolling door on the vanity and a built-in medicine cabinet. So this opens up, it's mounted inside the wall. and some lighting up above. Brand new toilet. All the tile is brand new. So we have this subway tile kind of motif going on here with black outlines up to here, which is, this is a heater vent light. So this has a heater, it has a night light, and it is also a light. The switches for it are not yet installed. They will be in the next few days as of recording this. And brand new doorknob hardware. So the tile actually wraps around the entire bathroom. I'm gonna go ahead and stand inside the bathtub here. The tile wraps around the entire bathroom, so it makes it really nice and easy to clean. It really breaks up the wall here, and just feels like a really nice place to get ready for your day. I will be installing a towel rack rod right around here, as well as a shower curtain rod in the next few days. This is one of the few of the last little details that I have going on with this house. Let's take a look at the other bedroom. This is what I call the big window room. There used to be a door here, and there used to be catty corner windows just like the other bedroom, but I replaced that all with one big giant window. This window has a view out to my backyard. Right now, my Studebaker is kind of right in front. I'll be moving that shortly. But you have this really nice view of the trees and the scenery, especially in the morning when the sun's coming up. It kind of just, you see it rising up above the trees and casts just a really beautiful morning light in here. This closet here is much bigger than the other closet, much more usable. It has 3 dowel rods so that you can have more shirts and stuff, and it has a lot more shelving, a lot more storage. So this is actually a much more usable closet. So that's it for the inside. Let's go outside and keep talking. We're going to go out the front door and make our way around the side. So we have this screen door here. You can keep the front door open. All of the door stops have these magnetic stops, so the doors will actually stay open and the wind won't be able to blow them shut. Out here you see we have some succulents, some little cactus. There's some roses here, and when they bloom they'll just look really, really good. And then back here, let's just turn around for a bit. Beautiful giant oak tree up here, some oleanders down there, nice little rocks kind of framing everything up. In the front here I will be adding a boulder wall, probably in the fall when it's not so hot, since I do a lot of work myself. Over here is your electrical panel. You can, in case of emergency, you just flip the breakers off. Your water heater off to the side here, as well as the air conditioner and the service disconnect for the air conditioner. These pathways, I laid them all out of stepping stones and paver stones, as well as the back here. You may notice here there's some, well, this is a work in progress. So this is really as far as I've gotten so far. I've been mainly focused on the inside of the house, trying to make it a nice place for you to live. I am building currently a little landing here to lead into the backyard. I will be planning to add a fence here, so that if you have like a little dog, you can let them run around back here. But I'm planning to build a little fence here for you. I may or may not, I haven't decided yet, be refurbishing this shed here and converting it into a garage. I have not quite decided yet, but I'm either going to do that or I'm going to tear it down. Now, I will have off-street parking available at an additional cost for you once I move this Studebaker. So if that's something that you're interested in, if you're interested in either just off-street parking, you can park right where the Studebaker is, or if you're interested in this garage once it's fixed up and converted, you would just let me know and we would work out a deal. Beyond this area, that's going to be all mine back there. I'm planning to do a whole lot more work here. You can see I have other projects in the works. The roof will be replaced early 2023, just after tax season. I'm planning to do the roof. So that's about it for my rental house. I really hope you enjoyed this little tour that I have for you. There's just a few last orders of business. I do get occasionally some questions about large dogs. I'm just going to say that for the welfare of the dog, large dogs, this is a very small house for a large dog, and that's a very small yard for a large dog. So I'm going to discourage large dogs because of that reason. I care about the animal a great deal. And if you have a large dog, I really do hope you find some place with a much bigger yard. And that's really the limiting factor here. Small dogs are fine because that little yard would be great for a small dog. And cats are welcome. Animals in cages or tanks like, lizards, fish, and whatnot are going to be fine as well. As for utilities, there's water and power under Los Angeles DWP and gas under SoCal Gas. The trash is part of your DWP bill as well. So you'll be taking that over once you move into this house. That said, this is a pretty energy efficient house. It is well insulated. There is an attic fan that cuts down greatly on the need to run the air conditioning. It's actually cooler than my house right now, and my house is under an oak tree, and I do not have an attic fan yet. I think lastly, like I said, this house is entirely privately, independently owned and operated by me, and I live directly next door. That means I care. I care about this house. I care about my neighbor. So that means there's going to be just that extra personal touch, that extra level of care. You can ring my doorbell anytime. I'll always be available. I work from home. And if there's anything going on that needs to be addressed, I'm going to get up and I'm going to do it because, again, I love this house. I worked on it so hard for a very long time, and I've grown really attached to it. And just the idea of someone calling this home is just so exciting to me. I can't wait to share this house with you. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this tour of my house. And if you're interested in renting, let me know. Thanks again.